Hello people. My name is Mide Abayomi, and I'm so excited to be the founder of Women Leaders Connect Global. By the grace of God, this is the second edition. So we had the first edition in March, and this is June. God said we should have a second edition. So early this year, that was in January, I was just on my way. I was going out, and because I always take advantage of any opportunity I get to just fellowship with God, right? Even while I'm in motion. So I was just there with my AirPods and all of that. And so just on my heart that, it's not good for people to just be alone, especially people have this narrative that it is lonely at the top. And I believe that one of the things peculiar to strong women like myself and other visionaries who are also coming is that we get to do things on our own, because there are a lot of people that look up to us in different sphere of influence that we are holding sway, right? And because of that, we get to just do things and then we get overburdened. And because we cannot really trust the kind of people to be vulnerable with and all of that, God just laid it on my heart. And the truth is that everybody cannot see that side of you. I believe that there are three relationships everyone should have: the upward relationship that is with God and with your spiritual authorities, the parallel relationship with people of like minds, those who can hold your hands together. And the Bible says about Jonathan and David, how that Jonathan strengthened the hands of David, right? So we need the parallel relationship, which I believe that many people do not have, because you can be in ministry and then your partner is jealous of you, right? They have things against you, even though they are meant to have the understanding that we are soldiers of the same army. But not everyone has come to terms with the fact that we are serving God in different expressions. So while Women Leaders Connect is not just for ministry women, there are a lot of competition out there. So we are coming together to bridge that gap, to have that, to establish that parallel relationship, a safe haven where you can be naked without being ashamed. Not literally, you understand what I'm saying? Where you can come together, where you can unburden, where you can have conversations where we can sharpen one another, old vision propelling conversations, and have quality friendships. And that's why my prayer has always been that God should bring the right people, not just anyhow people, right? The right people that, when they come, will not be divided. They will not just be mixed crowd with different ambitions and all of that, but that God will bring the right people on board. So when these people come together, I believe so much that we're going to build destiny relationships. So rather than compete, we are collaborating. Rather than beef one another, we are partnering together to birth God's agenda on the earth. And also there is the downward relationship. That's the relationship between yourself and your proteges. Women Leaders Connect is not a protege to visionary relationship, right? It is the parallel. We are here to build. So the 4 pillars of Women Leaders Connect that God gave to us, more like our vision or our mission, is bond, sisterhood, vulnerability, and fellowship. Bond, right? To build that togetherness, that love. And actually the first edition we had, by the grace of God, we experienced these people connected with one another as though they had met each other before. It was so beautiful. The friendship, the laughter. And one thing about Women Leaders Connect is that you get to play, right? Yeah, I know that we have a lot of spiritual activities like prayers, conversations, and everything that are serious. But when you come together, because oftentimes as strong women, we tend to put up that facade of strength, right? You always want to be on your A game and everything. So when you come together, when you come to Women Leaders Connect, that childlikeness in you comes to play again. We have games, we laugh, we do all of that without anybody feeling less or regardless of your accomplishment, regardless of the things that you are doing. God has been bringing powerful women, great women that are taking giant strides in destiny. So regardless of this, when you come together, you are reminded that there is still that childlikeness in you, so we can play and have an amazing time. And I'm grateful to God for the testimonies that emanated from the last edition, people receiving confirmations of prophecies. And for me, because I had told people that I'm not coming for Women Leaders Connect as the convener. There's a way you can just be so busy and you just want to know. I came here also to be blessed. I had expectations. So the last edition that I came for, I had expectations. I wanted God to also meet me at the point of my needs. I needed fixing. So when I came here, myself and a lady were praying together, right? And there were words of prophecies. Actually, we ministered to one another. And she said some words, some specific words. And because during the course of the last edition, it was not part of my message, but I just had that leading to make them understand the things to do with prophecy. Because many times people just receive prophecy, they get excited and they never do anything about it. And they expect those words to come to pass automatically. So I told them about what to do with prophecies, and I also had to practice it. So I had to insist, I had to bet, I had to enforce those things to come to pass. And by the grace of God, in the space of 3 months, I am seeing the manifestation of those prophetic words. I really just thank God. Although this year has been full of a whole lot, but I thank God because I ran with those words and I'm seeing the reality in my life. So Women Leaders Connect is the place to be if you are a visionary woman that wants a community of like-minded people, right? For bond, sisterhood, vulnerability, and fellowship. That's safe haven where you can be yourself, where you can receive guidance, where you connect with like minds. This is the right place to be. I assure you, you are not going to be the same. Your life and destiny would take an upward slope when you come for Women Leaders Connect.